Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. So since this channel is called Curly Hair Frizzy Life, and we're trying to embrace who we are, discover who we are, journey of self-discovery and all that. Part of that also is embracing your hair. You know, I think no matter what our hair type is, we all have frustrations with our hair. I don't think there's anyone who's like completely in love with their hair all the time. And so this video is about how to embrace your natural hair. We all have frustrations with it. I've been natural for almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years on May the 31st, and I'm still frustrated with my hair. I'm gonna try and keep this video positive though. Don't wanna scare you away from natural hair, so let's get to it. Okay, so if you are considering going natural but are scared because, you know, let me just ask a question. Hands up, anyone who is, you know, when they think of going natural, you're tormented by memories of your mom or whoever when you were a child combing your hair and pulling, and you know there were always a lot of tears. You know, I can relate. And when I thought of going natural, that's what I thought, and I was like, oh my god, what kind of hair do I have under this relaxer? So my advice is don't underestimate your hair. Chances are whoever was doing your hair when you were a kid didn't really know how to handle it. No offense, but you know, don't be intimidated by what you remember of natural hair. Okay, so don't underestimate your hair, and when you go natural, don't compare your hair. I'm guilty of comparing my hair. Almost 4 years later, I still compare and wish I had different hair, but hey, this is it. Tough luck. Okay, so if you are scared to do the big chop, i.e. cutting off all your hair, what you can do is transition and grow out the relaxer while your natural hair comes in. The benefit here is that it's like a slow introduction to your natural hair and like a weaning off relaxed hair. The con for that is you'll be dealing with two textures, and that can be a problem. But if you're not ready to cut, if you're not ready to commit to natural hair, then I would suggest transitioning, i.e. growing out the relaxer. That might be easier for you, and it might help you get used to your natural hair, you know, slowly. I think when you cut it all, you have no choice but to learn to deal with it, which can be a good thing. It's what I did. I cut my hair all off, and I'm very happy I did, because I don't have the patience to transition. Okay, so next point, keep it simple. Don't be overwhelmed by all the information that's out there in the natural hair world. Keep your routine simple. There are a lot of products that promise to do this, that, and the other. Keep it simple. Keep your products to a minimum. Keep your routine to the minimum, you know, while at the same time giving your hair the love that it needs. But my point is, you don't necessarily need all the products. You don't need to be doing this style and that style and spending 25 hours just doing your hair. Keep it simple. Trust me. I think when you try to do too much, it becomes overwhelming, and then you're like, oh, I hate my natural hair, and then you go back to relaxing it, and you know, you've got to start all over again. So there's that. Also, another way to embrace your natural hair is to listen to your hair. Oh my god, don't force your hair to do what it doesn't want. You hear me? Don't force. You know, have you seen that meme? You know, if you have to force it, just don't do it. Like ponytails or whatever. If you find that you've been braiding your hair constantly and your hair keeps breaking and all of that, stop doing the braids. it's not doing you any favors. I know it looks cute. I wish I could do braids. I can't because my hair just breaks. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Your hair doesn't like it. Like for me, my hair likes to be left alone. So I do a lot of wash and goes. Wash it, put product, leave it until further notice. Or for a few days. Like, listen to you. That's my hair. If your hair likes protective styles like braids and twists and, you know, weaves, then go ahead. Those don't work for me, so I don't do it. So listen to your hair. Don't force it to do what it doesn't want. Okay? That's what, you know, if you're always straightening it and your hair just looks raggedy, your hair is telling you, I don't like this, stop it. And you should listen. Okay? Next point is patience. Natural hair is trying. Okay? But I'm going to try to keep this positive. It requires patience. Natural hair requires patience because, especially if you were relaxed for the majority of your life and now you're natural, it takes some getting used to, and your hair doesn't always do what you want it to do. And, you know, you can't just sail through with a comb. You know, there's tangles, it's curly, it's kinky, it's coily. So, you know, forget about brushing it. You know, be patient. Sometimes you have to detangle with your fingers first before you can go in with a comb. Okay, you need to be patient with your hair. You'll be like, oh, it's not growing fast enough, it's not doing this fast enough, it doesn't behave the way I want it to quick enough, it doesn't dry fast enough. I hear you, trust me, I hear you, but you need to be patient with it before you rip it all out. Try and focus on the positive, what your hair can do. Okay, so for me, I often, you know, my hair is very thin. I know it doesn't look like it, but I have very thin hair. For example, you know, when I watch these YouTube vlogs and these natural hair vloggers do like medium-sized twists, and they're like, oh, you know, I've got like 14 twists in my hair, medium-sized. And so when I try to do the same size twists, I end up with 4. So I don't have a lot of hair, despite I know it might not look it, but I don't have a lot of hair on my head. And so I get frustrated, like, oh, I wish I had thicker hair, and I wish, you know, because styles, I feel like styles look better on thicker hair. For example, a top knot bun, you know, you'll see with these gorgeous curly buns, and they're so full of life. And if I try, you know, my top knot buns just look sick. They look sick. They look, and you know, it's just. So, to try and focus on the positive, I'm like, okay, I have thin hair. That means I use less product. That means detangling time for me is faster because I have less hair to go through, you know. And sometimes you don't want the big look. Sometimes you want a more, I don't know what the opposite of the big look is, but a more downwards look. You know, sometimes that's how you want to rock your hair. And I can do that because my hair is thin. So celebrate what your hair can do. If you're frustrated that the only thing your hair can do is be in an afro, if your hair grows out rather than down, celebrate that. Some of us would love to have a full afro, and that's just something I can't do. So celebrate that. Celebrate what your hair can do, and you'll learn to love it. Next thing is to ignore the naysayers. I remember when I first started wearing my hair curly, I think this was even before I cut it off. It wasn't untidy, it was just curly, or you know, in a twist out or something. And I remember people at work saying to me, what happened to your hair? Like, not what did you do to it, or like what happened, like something was wrong with it. And I'm like, nothing happened, I just decided to wear it curly, you know. And so you'll get a lot of negative comments. Ignore them. Or this whole, you don't have good hair, or your hair is too kinky, or whatever. Ignore that. Your hair is beautiful. Just because it's different doesn't make it bad hair. Okay? If your hair is straight, and if your hair is on the opposite side of the spectrum, which is kinky or coily, don't think that just because my hair is like this or like this, that it's bad. It's not bad, it's just different. And when you try to apply something that works for straight hair to curly hair and it doesn't work, and then you're like, oh, my hair is bad. No, your hair just requires something else. Okay? So don't listen to the naysayers, or they'll be like, oh, but it's not professional, or it's not this, that, and the other, or it's so untidy. They can have several seats. Okay? Don't listen. Another thing is a lot of trial and error. Do a lot of research. Again, listening to your hair. Don't force it to do what it doesn't want. Of course, you only discover these things when you try. But if you try something and it's not working, stop doing it. Because when you force your hair to do what it doesn't want, you're not going to get good results. Or it's going to be a pain to maintain. And then you're going to be like, oh, I hate natural hair. And then you're going to go back to relaxing it, when maybe just a small adjustment would have saved you a lot of pain. So I understand the struggles. Trust me, I understand the struggles. But natural hair is... Look, I'm trying to stay positive here. Forgive me. Natural hair can be a pain. There, I said it. But there are days when I'm like, ooh, my hair is banging. What? It's on fleek. And there's days when I'm just like, I hate my hair. But hey, so if you are thinking of going natural, I suggest you give it a try. If you are already natural and struggling to stick with the program, hang in there. Okay, maybe you need a new cut, or maybe you need to switch it up or something, but don't give up. Hang in there. And again, if you decide to relax your hair again, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, don't give up on your hair prematurely. Like I said, I understand the struggle. Just stick with it. So yeah, hopefully in the process of embracing ourselves, we can also learn to embrace our hair no matter what state it's in. And I hope these tips helped you. Let me know in the comments how you try to embrace your natural hair, or how you encourage others to embrace the natural hair. You can follow me on Instagram at myfrizzylife. Let's share, and you never know how your experiences can help someone else. So thanks so much for watching, guys. You better rock what the good Lord gave you. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.